Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cat's Reactions and my name's Greg, and I'm going to play Lee Kernaghan. And I know that, he's considered country and everything, so a lot of the folks that watch my channel are probably not that interested, but I want to listen to him. And, I like a lot of different kinds of music, and there's a lot of country music I like. I think it's interesting. It seems to me that there's a slightly different derivation in the Australian country music. I mean, it's I think it has roots in the bush ballads and stuff like that, and then borrowing from American music and vice versa. Things going back and forth, which is a wonderful thing about music. It's always a fusion of different cultures and and histories. So anyway, this is called Boys from the Bush, and that's part of the reason I want to listen to it, just because it's it's part of y'all's heritage and part of y'all's culture. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here's Lee. Oh, I guess it's Kernaghan. Yeah. So anyway, here we go. Boys from the Bush.
Shearing sheep, we've been mustering stock, we've been culling out roots, we've been spraying the crops, we've been droving cattle up an old stock route. Now it's Saturday night, we pile in the ute. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. Well, the dog's in the back and the foot goes down. We're live members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush, come in from the scrub. We've been out in the heat, we've been loading the trucks, been fixing fences, we've been choking on dust. We curse the rain, we curse the drought. Now it's Saturday night, we're all in the shout. We're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. We get high when the sun goes down. We're live members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush coming from the scrub. And we're back in town. Well, we raise hell when the sun goes down. We're live members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush, come in from the scrub. Yeah, we're the boys from the bush and we're back in town. We get high when the sun goes down. We're live members of the Outback Club. We're the boys from the bush, come in from the scrub. We're the boys from the bush, come in from the scrub.
Boy, they ran those commercials for a long time. I just freaking hate that, but that's a good song, and you could set that song down in the middle of Oklahoma. I mean, any place where there's country folk, that are doing all the stuff that country folk do, working the land and working. I mean, here it's cattle, there's not much sheep here in Oklahoma, but there's a shitload of cattle and there's a lot of farms. I mean, we've got some, I don't know if you call them big cities, but kind of big cities. And even where I live, it's a small city, and but the rest of the state is pretty freaking rural. And I know a lot of those folks pretty well. And yeah, it's the same thing. And cursing the drought and cursing the floods, and here it's cursing the damn tornadoes, and all the vagaries of nature that can get you. But yeah, I like that a lot, and it does seem to have a slightly different derivation. Kind of the same, but a little bit different too. But yeah, I like that. Uh, but like I say, I like country, and the song was great. I mean, great melody, and the uh, the guitars were really good, and there was that hot electric guitar in there, which was really neat, and it's strange because there was this period here in the U.S. where I felt like, man, if I want to hear a hot guitar, I've got to listen to country music. It sucks. Nobody's playing rock and roll. I know that you guys did not have that problem. Thank God. I'm, really immersing myself in it these days. The good Australian rock and roll. But yeah, this was nice. And like I say, I do like country too, at least some. So I'll be back in a minute and play something else. So hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you all then. Bye bye.